Starting another adventure, running out on the ice on Utah Lake. Here we're going through through the reeds here, trail people have made. Got a little wet, stays warm here in the reeds. And we come out here on the lake. Got some duck hunters, ice fishermen, others out here today. It's like a snowmobile. Now I'm going to head towards Provo. So I gotta head down this way, down toward the sun. So if I go all the way, it's about 11 miles across and 11 miles back. Here I'm coming up on a spot where two ice plates have kind of pushed together and it pushes up the ice. So take a look at this. And the wind is and you can see it melts. It's a little thinner right there. I think he's pushing up water in this little breakage here, and it keeps freezing and melting, freezing as it pushes water up. So it's pretty cool. It goes on, or it winds all the way for miles, probably all the way across. These little ice sheets up here. But ice is thick today. Looking over to Saratoga Springs, and we'll just hop right over this. Hopefully not fall in. There you go. It's pretty solid. Just keep moving on. Our route's kind of towards the sun, and I didn't bring a GPS this time. We'll just try to go on landmarks and memory. We got the geese up there. Here's a really interesting pile of ice here in the middle of the lake. You see, it's just all been pushed up and brought together here. It's a couple feet high in places. But it's really amazing what nature does out here. Also heard a good ice boom. What those are kind of like ice quakes. The plates, the pressure gets so high, you can hear a mile away kind of a boom, and it comes towards you, kind of a big groan that goes across the lake. It's really, really eerie. It freaks you out until you get used to hearing them. But I've only heard one so far. Before, when I've been out here, I hear them continually. But today, probably with colder temperatures, it's just not much movement of the ice. Here's one of the many cracks. So the plates come together and push up, and this goes on and on. It's a nice day. The ice has a good coating of like a half an inch to quarter inch of snow. And so I'm still headed this direction. Still can't see the shore on the other side, but can see the shore over there, Lake Mountain, south end of Saratoga Springs. So now we come into an interesting area where there's just chunks of ice. Going through a field of ice chunks, and where this kind of looks like waves of it was freezing, but it'll soon smooth out again. I guess you go through all sorts of different ice consistencies. Okay, I've come 9 miles and hit another Pretty interesting pile of ice here out in the middle of the lake. I'm heading a little further south, I think towards the Provo airport tower. That's what I keep heading towards. So, but here we have a really big ice pile of ice here that it's really interesting here. Right in the middle of the lake, see some tracks of a critter here too. That's interesting. But this is very high. This is about 4 to 5 feet high, and you can see it goes for a long time. Just really amazing. Alright, here I am on the other side of the lake, Utah Lake State Park. A little bay here, some dikes, lots of people off in the shore there. I'll head that way just to get to shore. So generally pretty straight. I had to make a turn, so probably an extra half mile. But it was a nice easy run. Over on this side of the lake, the snow kind of blows over on this side, so there's crusty, deeper patches of snow that are kind of a bother. But otherwise, made pretty good time.